Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode on Activision is failing the Call of Duty franchise. And this time, we're going to be talking about the new Call of Duty game that is coming out this year, and that game is called Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, it seems like already the entire internet is just going absolutely bananas over this new Call of Duty game just because the title got revealed and everything and all that jabaz. And people are already praising this game from the heavens, and they're just saying like, "Oh my god, we are so back, bro! The Call of Duty Black Ops name got revealed. This is gonna be the next hit Call of Duty game, bro." And people are also saying like, "Oh, this is gonna be the year. This is gonna be the year that Call of Duty makes its comeback, bro. This is gonna be the greatest game of all time." I hate to break it to you folks that are watching this video, but if you think that this next Call of Duty game is gonna genuinely be a massive banger and it's gonna be the greatest Call of Duty game ever made, it's not, okay? I'm sorry to say that, but we've seen this happen time and time and time again. Now, you might try to tell me, but Nightwing, the zombies is gonna be better this year. It's gonna be going back to the roots and everything. It's gonna go back to having round-based zombies, bro. You gotta get hyped for this. No, I'm not getting hyped for a crappy Call of Duty game. For all we know, Activision is probably just saying this just to do either damage control or they're just saying that just to falsely advertise the game. And they're just probably saying that just to boost their numbers. I mean, have you seen Modern Warfare 3 Zombies? That game is horrible! They put a fucking timer and they doubled down on the Vanguard zombies and they try to limit your fucking fun. It's just atrocious. Like, I would rather go back to Black Ops 2 Zombies and play on Town Survival instead of playing Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Now, I've been hearing a lot of people saying, like, oh, hey, all these rumors that Call of Duty's going through, they say that the next Call of Duty game, they're gonna go back to the classic routes and everything because Activision is scared of X-Defiant, because X-Defiant has Call of Duty scared and shivering in their boots, bro. They're gonna give us the classic prestige system, the classic pick 10 system, everything, bro, because they need to compete with X-Defiant and everything. Now look, I get it. X-Defiant is a good game, don't get me wrong, but I really don't think that would be the reason why Call of Duty would go back to their roots. Do you really think for a second that Activision are going to change their ways and go back to their old roots with Call of Duty? Do you really think they're going to do that? And if they come out on social media and announce all this stuff, like, we all know for a fact that they're just fucking lying to their player base right in their faces, and they're just saying that just to make their Call of Duty audience happy. But the sad truth is, we all know for a fact that Activision is gonna double down on this newer system they have going for Call of Duty. They're gonna double down on skill-based matchmaking, and they're gonna crank it up every single Call of Duty game. They're going to continue to make Call of Duty even more pay to win with the stupid skins and bundles and battle passes. They're going to continue to just lie to their player base and just continue to make the franchise even worse every single year. And you got to ask yourself, like, what has Call of Duty genuinely done different that was actually a good change for once? What has Call of Duty genuinely done? I want you to think long and hard about this one for a second. Like, ask yourself this. Like, has Call of Duty really gone through any positive changes whatsoever? I mean, let's look back at Black Ops Cold War, for example. I mean, the only good thing I think they genuinely did with that game was maybe improve on the zombies formula to where you can actually upgrade your perks and upgrade your weapons and upgrade, your abilities and your wonder weapons or whatever. But after that, I mean, that's it. There's nothing. There's nothing after that. I think that was the only thing that Call of Duty did good with the newer Call of Duties. They improved on the zombies in Black Ops Cold War, but after that, they just threw that out of the window, and Activision decided to double down on the new Vanguard zombie system, where they made it objective based only, and they removed the feature to where you can't upgrade your gear before every match, so you can survive in like the longer rounds if you're one of those high round people. You know what I'm saying? Now, you might be trying to tell me, Nightwing, what about the multiplayer? You know, everybody likes the multiplayer. If no one wants to play zombies, surely the multiplayer will be good, right? No, not really, because last time I checked, the multiplayer system that they have for Call of Duty, it still hasn't really changed. We have the same sweaty ass skill based matchmaking that nobody likes. We have the same outrageous cheating problem that is still infecting Call of Duty. There's basically no anti cheat system in their games, and you could try to make the argument and tell me, oh, but Nightwing, we have anti ricochet. That's an anti cheat system, you dingus, and it does something. No, not really, because last time I checked, the anti ricochet system is so outdated, the defense system is like literally Swiss cheese, and people can just easily bypass it and just move along like it's not even there. Like hackers and cheaters can easily just get past the anti-ricochet system and they can just continue to ruin everyone's experience on Call of Duty. And people are just getting fucking sick and tired of all the cheating and all the fucking sweating all of a sudden because every single match that you play feels like you're playing against fucking professionals in the Call of Duty League, and every single match is going to be like a $10 million money match, and you're sweating your fucking nutsacks off just to prove that you're better than everyone in like a goddamn casual playlist. And the sad truth is, there's even no dedicated ranked mode in the Call of Duty games at launch. You know, Modern Warfare 2019, no ranked mode at all. Black Ops Cold War, no ranked mode at launch. Vanguard, no ranked mode at launch. Modern Warfare 2's reboot, no ranked mode at launch. Modern Warfare 3's reboot, no ranked mode at launch. Like, we all know where this is going. So again, what has Call of Duty really done that was genuinely different? Nothing. The only thing that they have really done is just the fact that they gotten even more fucking lazy and they decided to put even less effort and they decided to rush every single Call of Duty out every single year just to cash in on the Call of Duty fanboys and everything, and they're gonna continue to release the game unfinished and everything. And trust me, I remember the horror stories of Black Ops 4 and how that game launched unfinished. Literally did not have a fucking campaign. The multiplayer was a copy of Overwatch, basically, and the zombies had so many game-breaking technical issues, and the Battle Royale was probably the only decent thing, but it was only fun for a couple hours before people moved back to Fortnite. So basically, in a nutshell, Call of Duty does not have anything good going for it. It's just gonna be another copy and paste pile of dog shit that we all know. It's like the old saying goes, the same shit, different disc. And if Call of Duty actually decided to put some fucking effort into their games, then maybe it would be as terrible. But for God's sakes, man, have you seen games like Pal Worlds or like Helldivers 2? And the gameplay you're seeing on screen is Helldivers 2. I don't know what it is, but it seems like every time I log into Helldivers 2, there's something new with the game every single time. Unlike the lazy assholes over at Activision, at least the developers of Helldivers 2 actually put effort and care into this game. At least the developers actually know how to develop and make games for fun. At least they actually care about their community and they try to have a bit of fun with this game with the community as well. Helldivers 2 is a completely different ball game, and guess what? It's genuinely far better than Call of Duty because what can you do in Helldivers 2? Well, you can either run the game solo or co-op with some friends, or you can play with random people, and you can actually get rewarded premium currency by just playing the game. And I said this before in my last video talking about Helldivers 2. Well, at least the first time I was talking about this game, but you can get awarded premium currency by exploring the map and opening loot containers, and you get rewarded for your exploration. Helldivers 2 right now, despite its controversy with Sony, I mean, Helldivers 2, it's still going strong. It's doing much better than Call of Duty and doing better than Fortnite combined. Call of Duty is starting to get desperate, and Activision knows that this franchise is dying off quick, and they know that people are just giving up on Call of Duty and they're just moving to other games like Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and X Defiant, because at least in those games, there's actually somewhat care and there's somewhat actual passion in the game and everything. Now, I get it, there's gonna probably be some salty Call of Duty fanboys in the comment section. They're gonna try to tell me, "Oh, Nightwing, you're so stupid, bro. This is a massive moment for Call of Duty. This is gonna be the greatest thing since sliced bread. It will be better than Helldivers. It will be better than Fortnite combined. It's gonna be the greatest hit in gaming history, bro." I hate to tell you this, but no, it's not going to be the greatest hit in gaming history. Like, has Call of Duty even won any Game of the Year awards at all? Because last time I checked, in 2022, Call of Duty was not the best selling game. It was actually Elden Ring, because that game was so amazing. I mean, despite it being a Souls game and everything, even though I don't like Souls-like games, I really enjoyed that game. I enjoyed Elden Ring a lot, even though it was like a Souls-like game, but dude, I still had so much fun playing that game, and I've beaten Elden Ring like 5 times already. And in 2023, guess what? Once again, Call of Duty, it's not the best-selling game. It was actually Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year in 2023. And here we are now in 2024, where once again, Call of Duty is not going to be the best-selling game. It's actually Helldivers 2. Now, you could make the argument and try to tell me, well, Nightwing, the newest Call of Duty isn't out yet, dummy. Yeah, well, Modern Warfare 3's reboot is, buddy. So, there you go. As of now, Helldivers 2, it's still killing it, and it's still the top dog, and it's still the new king on the block right now. I would rather play games like Helldivers 2, because Helldivers 2 is made by developers that actually care about their community and they actually care about making a fun video game at the end of the day. Because Helldivers 2 is so fun to play with friends and it's fun to play solo, despite its difficulty spike every now and then. But dude, the game rewards you so well for being a free-to-play player. And you don't really need to spend money on this game. You can just play it and get rewarded for having fun. Games like Call of Duty and companies like Activision, they have no respect for you as a player. They have no respect for their community. The game is being run by soulless corporate goons that have no respect for people, and they rather sell you battle passes and pay to win skin bundles that give you an advantage in Call of Duty. So, to wrap this video up, if you want my honest opinion on Black Ops 6, the newest Call of Duty coming out this year, for all I care, this franchise can continue to rot in its grave. I would rather play games like Helldivers 2, because games like Helldivers 2, it deserves more praise and it deserves more attention. Games like Call of Duty, it's not worth your time, it's not worth your money or effort. Games like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 that's about to come out this year, it's not worth your pre-order. It's not worth your money. It's not really worth your time. And it's not really worth the frustration. For all we know, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, when it launches later this year, it will probably end up like Call of Duty Vanguard all over again. And then it will just piss everybody off. So, if I were you, I would keep your expectations extremely low, and I would keep your guard up on Black Ops 6, because it could end up as another pile of dog shit. So with this being said, thank you everyone for watching and for listening, and until next time, I'm talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and how it's not worth the time and it's not worth the hype. And I'll see you all later.